What is up, everyone? Welcome to Very Real Tournament, a comedy battlecast where we pit two very real opponents against each other in a very real fight. This week, I love this matchup. It's an age-old kind of matchup. We have magic versus tech.
Yeah.
Sci-fi versus fantasy. We have the Men in Black versus the Magical Congress of the United States of America, otherwise known as, from now on, the Makuza.
Did you say the Yakuza?
I did not say the Yakuza.
Okay.
I said the Makuza.
All right.
I'm your host this week,
Same thing.
Joey Potter.
Nick Potter.
Zach Kerr.
Butler Carter.
And it's about to get very real. Alright, so this is a bit of a hostile takeover situation. I've ripped the reins away from my brother Nick. A classic Zuckerberg type scenario.
Yeah, Joey zucked me pretty good.
Me and Zach are just scared in the corner.
Zucked. Yeah, this is my shit now. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing.
Yeah, this, I didn't realize this, but apparently whoever talks first into the microphone when we start is the host.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
You know what? I was mad about it for a second, but then I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to ride on Easy Street now. Look, I even brought this. Check it. That's me.
That was a cold
cracking a cold one. Guys, I'm not even going to say shit for this episode. Butler, you're on your own.
Are the mountains blue?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you ruined. I am drinking a 16-ounce Coors Light this
Yo, what
this
up,
evening.
Coors? We're
And
looking for sponsorship.
Can confirm with my eyes that it's cold.
Yes. So, yeah, Joey's trying out his hand at hosting this, which isn't easy, I'll have you all know.
Yeah, I'm shaking a little bit, but the real reason why I'm hosting this week is because we are now, me and my brother, on Baby Watch 2018.
Baby Watch. And, well, Zach and Butler are also on Baby Watch.
I'm
'cause
watching.
They can look at the baby from afar, I guess.
Yeah.
I won't
We're on
touch.
Baby Watch, they're Baby Watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're watching.
You guys have to watch my baby.
Similar
please.
to like bird
If I'm-
watching.
If I'm going to keep drinking these 16-ounce Coors Lights in the tall boy can, then you guys are going to have to watch my fucking baby.
stop.
No.
But yeah, my brother and has a very pregnant wife at
Super
the moment.
pregs.
And
It's
it
very
could
real how
really
pregnant.
it could be any day.
It could pop off at any second.
She has a very real pregnancy.
It is. So, yeah, I might pretty soon here be taking a week or two off for some paternity leave. So I can,
Sweet paternity action.
yeah, so I can just get deep into that poopy diaper.
Yeah. So I can continue to rip the reins away from Nick and just
Oh, are you guys going to slowly cut me out of the show?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
that's
been
the plan.
talking.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
no.
have a separate group text.
Yeah. Oh.
And you know that means it's over.
Yeah, it's just we have so many 3-for-all ideas. We're just gonna go out. We might replace you just in general. You know,
Oh, who would you guys pick to replace me?
Your baby.
Yeah. we're
Whoa.
Yeah, we
okay.
already planned.
Yeah.
Talked to
Be
Billy
like,
about
I have
it.
to-
Took
Hey,
it-
baby.
Nick, I got a babysit on Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m.
I'd be like, oh, I thought we were recording, but I didn't get a text in our text message thread.
No, busy. Podcast over. Sorry.
I'm really sick.
Yeah.
That's fine. Then I can enjoy some of these tall boys. Then
11 or so.
no, I'm just sad because I'm gonna have to stop drinking. You have to stop drinking beer when you're a dad, right? No, you start drinking more beer when you're
Yeah.
a dad. So actually,
God.
I don't know shit about
You
shit.
just
guys.
start towing
No.
that line.
Well, here's the
Right.
thing that you don't have yet. You fucked up drinking a beer.
the first sip I
You're a
spilled,
terrible father.
I've never done this before.
So, one, now work on your beer drinking,
Yeah,
obviously.
here we go.
2, you need to work the mustache, man.
Man, it's
It has
Shave
to
the
be
rest
so
of that
mustache.
beard off.
it's so
Get
whack.
that beard out of here.
My mustache is too thin. I look like a creepy weirdo because I can't.
But when you
grow
have a
the
kid in your
thick
hand, you're not a
mustache.
creepy weirdo anymore.
But people will
might
think
be
it's
more
not
of a
my
creep.
kid.
Actually, Butler.
If I'm anywhere near other children, I'm
It's very
automatically.
contextual.
It'll depend on your baby's hair color and skin complexion whether or not people will think it's actually your baby.
I have rocked the handlebars before. Down to here.
Well, then you
I
need
did
to
it
get
for
a
like 2 weeks in
motorcycle.
college because I just thought it was funny because you do stuff like that in college.
I I did the same thing.
Yep.
I drank a lot of alcohol in college.
You didn't
Yeah.
go.
I also
you didn't
Me too.
ride the handlebars.
No.
No one rode your handlebars.
sorry.
None of that either. No.
Okay.
Neither.
Went to Sad Town, USA for college.
But
Right.
Butler did have snake bites in college.
I did
No,
have
snake
no.
bite piercings.
They're called dick rails.
Dick rails. Thanks.
Get it right.
That's mean.
It is mean. It's so funny. The term dick rails, that's hilarious.
It's pretty great.
I've never heard it.
Yeah, I bet you, if you would have
If I
heard it,
had, I wouldn't have got them.
I had never said that to you, really?
No.
My buddy had dick rails.
can you call them
and-
snake bites?
Sorry. Yeah, my buddy had snake bites, and that's all he heard.
And then he removed them.
I'm glad I wasn't your buddy.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So that was Baby Watch 2018.
Yeah.
Slowly cutting out Nick from the show. This is my joint now. This is a Joey Potter joint.
Oh.
So let's get right into it. We have the Men in Black versus the Makuza. Mm-hmm. Zach, why don't you tell us a little bit about the MIB?
What they're all about.
All right. They are the Men in Black, but they also hire women, so it's kind of just like its own kind of.
Oh.
Anyway.
Would you say that they're the galaxy's defenders?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That first of all, that song is fucked because they don't defend the galaxy. They just worry
No,
about
they-
Earth.
Yeah.
They defend Earth from the galaxy.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe he wrote it before he was anyway. So Men in Black, they defend Earth from alien invaders. Started, I want to say in the 30s or 40s, whenever Tommy Lee Jones was born, basically.
I think it was actually the 60s.
It was before that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I think it was either early 60s or late 50s. Basically, they keep track of all the aliens on Earth, mostly focused in New York City, because if you're in New York City, people are just weird everywhere, so you can't tell if they're aliens.
Right.
But yeah, they got, access to space guns, space weird stuff.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Space
you got a lot of
weird
space
Okay,
stuff.
a space bouncy ball that
Yeah.
can destroy everything.
And cause the New York City blackout.
yeah.
Yes, sir. And spaceships, and basically they're defending Earth from the galaxy. Okay.
Right.
No,
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
Will Smith,
Checks-
no,
yeah,
that
checks
adds up.
out.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, that's them. Secret government agency. Basically, nobody knows about them. They're in
Very
what is
deep
it?
shadow organization.
Brooklyn Tunnel System building or Manhattan Tunnel System?
I actually
building?
don't know the building, but it's in all the movies.
Yeah, it's
It has a big fan.
very.
It does have a big
mysterious.
fan and a sweet security guard.
And they only take the best of the best of the best.
Sir.
So, yeah.
That's,
Just because Will Smith can chase down a fucking cephalopod does not mean he's the best of the best.
Nah, he shot little Wendy.
Yeah,
You know?
in the forehead.
yeah. Well, evidently in the adaptation of the film to book, that was the correct choice.
Wait, hold on. So it was a comic book, and then they made it a movie, and then they adapted the movie to a book?
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that.
Man.
I didn't know that.
And then they adapted that to a TV show. The cartoon show.
Cartoon show.
Yeah.
And Vincent.
D'Onofrio.
There we go.
He didn't know how to pronounce it earlier.
Vincent D'Onofrio actually voiced all the bugs in the cartoon.
I thought you were going to say all the characters.
All the characters.
It was all
It was
him.
it was really his sort of pet project, yeah.
But all right, Zach. So
That's the MIB.
the MIB. All
We're
right.
gonna be calling him
so
the
we got
Makusa and the Mib.
So Butler, how about you give us a rundown on the Makusa?
All right, so the Makusa is a U.S. organization founded in 1693, so it's been around since before the Revolutionary War.
Okay.
It's been around a while, and they've been through some ups and downs, and they basically do what the Men in Black do for aliens, with not only magical people but also magical creatures
Yeah.
and magical items.
Yeah, when I watched Fantastic Beasts, I hadn't seen it yet. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the Men in Black."
Right. Right. It
Yeah.
was a
It's another secret organization that moves around in the shadows, and they defend the world from, bad wizards and
But
such.
the British counterpart, the Ministry of Magic, displayed in the films, like you don't really get that kind of like in depth with them. So when I saw the Makusa, where it's like, oh, they're hidden in plain sight, They're just like a bunch of people, and all they're trying to do is keep magic unexposed.
Right.
Right. It's
Just
pretty
like keep
different
not-
from the Ministry of Magic, where they're just like, no, we're just gonna
We're just the
We're
wizard
just-
kings. And
right. We're just the bureaucracy.
we are wizard
Right.
law and stuff like that.
Whereas
Yeah.
Men in Black is keeping aliens
Yeah,
a secret
under wraps.
because we can't handle it. So
Yeah, because guys, if wizards and witches and magic were real, I don't know if I could fucking handle it. That I wasn't one. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
I'd
It
probably
wouldn't
have
be.
to murder
Yeah, I
them
wouldn't
all.
be like. I wouldn't be like, oh my god, what magic is real? That can't be. I'd be like, fuck. I'm super jelly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. It's not that I couldn't handle it in the sense of my mind would be blown.
Right.
I couldn't handle it in the sense that it's not me.
Right.
Right,
Yeah, that
but
we
then-
weren't special. Even though our last name is Potter, we should be fucking granted some sort of access.
Some
Now,
sort
then-
of royalty.
But then you give that jealousy to Nomage with power, and you've got a war.
Right.
So, so that's why they're trying to keep it under wraps, you know.
But yeah, Butler, what kind of magic are they wielding exactly?
Well, just all of it. I don't know if you've ever seen a Harry Potter movie, but they're rocking a ton of spells, and I'm
Yeah.
not going to sit here and list them.
What's a Harry Potter?
Right. The
According to
universe
everyone
that
in my
we're
middle
working with.
school, it was my cousin.
Hilarious. Wow.
From second grade to
Now?
my senior year.
To 2018.
No, it kind of died down.
Yeah, no one
when-
gives a shit
when the
anymore.
Harry Potter movies stopped coming out, which
Right.
was my senior year of high school.
Yeah, that's all me and Joey got. Are you Harry Potter's cousin? Yeah, we laughed every time.
Intelligent jokes.
I got
So-
Are You Steve Kerr's cousin, and it doesn't stop.
He was a basketballman, right?
Still, he's a coach.
Okay,
Yeah.
Nice.
good.
One important note: the Department of Magical Law Enforcement is like kind of the biggest law body within the Makuza.
Yeah, magic cops.
And that's like basically the aurors.
That sounds like a sweet sitcom.
Oh man,
What,
Magic
Magic
Cops,
Cops?
would be the best reality TV
Well,
show
they tried to do
ever.
Magic Cops. It was called Bright, and it failed miserably. Everyone hated it.
It was alright.
What? No, it did really well.
I
It
know.
got a bunch of views.
It wasn't very good, though.
Nick just hated it.
Yeah. So it means it was a massive failure.
I didn't like it. Massive failure.
Yeah.
And then the leader, the president, is Serafina Picari.
Yeah.
Current. Well, when I say current, when I say current,
yeah, current to the current movies.
we're rocking with 1926.
Six? Yeah, 1926.
Shortly
is when-
after World War One.
All right,
Right.
but wizards and witches live forever, right?
Yeah, they're the same as elves, basically.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
infinite.
So
If you guys didn't know, Will Smith also lives forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
He did not
He's
fucking
immortal.
age
He still
throughout
hasn't.
all
Yeah.
3 movies, which span 15 years.
Right.
oh yeah, absolutely.
'Cause
What's
he's
that?
an
It's that
alien.
Hollywood magic.
Yeah,
Or he's an
'Cause-
alien.
he could be an alien.
Oh, is that the third one? Damn.
No, you'll learn about the third one.
Okay. Yeah, guys. Admittedly I haven't seen the third one because the second one, mostly Johnny Knoxville, really turned me off.
Yeah, it was
The
it was
third one
worthless.
is so good.
It's so good, and we're gonna ruin it here today in this very
Really sad you
real
guys
tournament.
didn't take a chance.
Very
to
good,
watch it.
Joey. I'm proud of you so far.
I need to come up with a creative segue pun for myself to get us back on track. But
Yeah, it's sort of. I just go like, "Hey, we should stop. You guys want to talk about the fight?"
all right,
Remember
let's
the podcast?
let's get in. This is gonna be kind of a difficult one because they're two sides of the same coin. Magic, tech,
Yeah.
love this stuff. Shadowrun, 2006,
Damn.
first-person shooter on Xbox.
Right.
Shut up. We're
Much
doing
disappointment.
Well, it's gonna be cool because they're two shadow organizations. They got to
Yeah.
fight in the shadows.
Fight in the shadows.
That's why they both have ways to just zap everybody's memory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zach forgot to bring up the neuralizer, which is their main kind of, I guess it's a weapon where it just wipes your mind. You're very impressionable afterwards. They can just
Yeah.
kind of tell you.
Right.
You know what's fucked up
Whatever.
is they
We
didn't
didn't-
neuralize any aliens in those movies. It could have just been like the aliens running at them, and then there's like, psh.
Well,
It's
that's
like, you're not an alien.
Well, no, it's like you're good and you obey the law, and you ain't like. Why didn't they just fucking flash the bug, man?
Maybe
Well,
doesn't.
here's the
Maybe
thing.
it doesn't
Maybe
work on
it's
aliens.
Oh, maybe you're right.
specialized for humans. Yeah.
But you know, it was probably made by aliens, right? Like alien tech is all over the place. That's where I assume they got it.
you know,
Yeah, it's weird.
It's never
I
explained.
mean, I guess it's
fully.
a plot. I mean, why would anybody want to watch them neuralize the bug when they shoot it with big guns instead? That's why.
Well, originally they were just supposed to have a funny existential conversation with the bug, and then it left. But they were like, "That's a dumb movie."
This isn't what they did in the comic book at all.
No, but the neuralizer seems to be like a MIB manufactured thing.
Yeah, it's unclear like where they get their tech, but by the third one, Will Smith is literally calling them just space guns.
Oh, they didn't even try.
No, it didn't matter because Josh Brolin handed him like a 357, like police special, and he was just like, "Nah, give him space gun.
No,
Give
I
him my
want a space gun."
Yeah.
He's like, "No."
So he didn't. So I mean, that's actually how he would be because in the first movie he didn't learn shit about the Men in Black or aliens. Tommy Lee Jones didn't really teach him anything at all.
No.
That's why he still calls them space guns.
Well, that's why the movie is in like an hour and 37 minutes because they had to introduce the fact that there are aliens and this guy's gonna fight those aliens. Like once like Jay is an agent, the movie it's like
It flies.
45 minutes and it's just over and out.
It's just one little story of
Yeah,
defeating one alien.
yeah, Vincent
Yeah.
D'Onofrio.
See,
Fun fact: I believe I might be talking out of my ass. I'm pretty sure the character of Edgar was first going to be played by Bruce Campbell.
oh,
Yes.
you think so?
Well,
Okay.
he was supposed to at least make an appearance in the film. Is what I've read.
Yeah,
So
I wish that would have happened.
But
something we
that
man,
chin would have been devastating.
Vincent.
D'Onofrio.
Thank you. I just can't say it. The most incredible. As Mr. Bugman.
Yeah.
Mr. Bugman.
That's his official title, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What's funny about his performance is he is way grosser and creepier than the fucking giant cockroach.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, because he almost looks human, but he's got all that skin everywhere. So
And then the giant cockroach is just a CG.
1997 CGI.
He's just walking around being like, more sugar, sugar.
Well, you see the cockroach come out, and you're like, well, that's actually kind of pleasant. At least
Right.
it's not wearing skin.
Yeah. And how did he fit?
As an accessory.
The imagery in the Men in Black movies are pretty fucking disturbing, honestly. Are they PG-13? I assume they have to be.
I'm not sure.
Even like
I'm sure it's not PG.
like Serlena's in the villain in 2, like her form's pretty. It's all CG, but like
Risque.
what's his name, Boris in the third one, disgusting.
Oh, but yeah. By the end of the movie, when you see like Boris get into his
He
form,
has like a bug like that crawls into a hole in his hand, and then his feet
But the
like
hole's
have like
made of
claws that
teeth,
come out. Yeah, and it's
and
all
his
like
feet have teeth,
his
and
eyelids have teeth. Like
So he's teeth.
and
It's,
he's the
it's pretty
thing,
disturbing.
basically.
Yeah, it's the thing. Man,
Yeah.
I gotta peep this movie then.
Yeah.
Oh
It's so
man,
good.
it is.
But
It's
Netflix, I'm
incredible.
talking right
It's
to you
so-
right now.
it's so
Put
good.
Men in Black 3 on your platform, please.
but
Pulse.
yeah, give us some Colin Farrell, Eddie Redmayne action going on.
Oh man,
in
they're
Yakuza.
so
Well,
magical.
something I wanted to mention. He was talking about the neuralizers. The Makuza also is big on obliviating.
they say
the spell.
obliviate about a million times
Did
in
they,
the movie.
Did they actually? Did you see anyone get obliviated?
Yeah, they're hitting him with obliviate. Well, with the rain.
Yeah, the obliviate
The
rain.
rain.
Wait, what?
But obliviate is also a spell that comes out of a wand. I've seen it in the Harry Potter movies.
I know it was just
Right.
weird that they said it so many times that I don't remember actually seeing it.
Because I guess
Thinking back,
because
I
they're
don't remember
talking
any.
about obliviating all the time.
I haven't seen the Fantastic Beast movie.
Fuck, dude. Well,
Obliviate. So is it just like they hold their wand up in a crowd and then put on some sunglasses?
yes. And they on their wand they have a little ticker dial.
Yeah. They're like,
Well, okay,
this
well,
many
it's
minutes, whatever.
Yes, but also the obliviate spell makes it so that no mages, also referred to as muggles, people without magical ability, forget any magical things that they saw.
Oh yeah,
Right.
it's very
That's what the
specific
spell
to
does.
that. It's just like you
Well, yeah,
don't
in that
remember
movie.
magic, not
But-
you've been in a coma for 20 years.
Right.
Right.
And you need
But,
to
like,
get your wallpaper.
it's not
But
a
like
time
they
frame.
use obliviate in like the second Harry Potter movie
Yeah.
to what's the dude's name? The wizard who thinks who tells all the stories but he's not.
Tom Riddle.
No, the
what?
guy that goes with them down into... Oh my god, Harry Potter fans, I'm so sorry right now.
Yeah, I wasn't tasked on these movies.
He was the
so
second Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher.
Mad Eye? No.
No,
that was 4.
whatever. I shouldn't even brought it up. You guys don't know shit.
Scooby-Doo.
There you go.
Sure.
Lupin?
They use it. It's a memory erasing spell. So we got 2 people just hitting each other with no one remembers anything.
Right.
Yeah,
It's a possibility.
So the Men in Black have a lot of gadgets, but they cannot teleport.
Yeah, we got apparating all over the fucking place, you guys. Let's just at the top of the episode, let's just get into it. We usually save teleporting for later, but all they do is teleport.
They do a
I
lot.
thought apparating was a lot harder in the Harry
they
Potter
just-
movies.
Well, not in this one.
No, in the 1920s,
This one, they're
had it
just
down,
doing it.
Yeah, they just apparate like down the street, like
Yeah.
Jumper.
Right.
basically.
Well, there's the scene towards the end where crazy stuff's happening. I won't go like real deep into it, but crazy stuff's happening, and they're dodging the like
Super cool.
cloud monster, and it
it's
keeps
called
moving.
The Obscurus, dog.
Well, I'm just giving a visual representation.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I need you to use the term.
Okay,
knowledge
they're
of
dodging
this.
the Obscurus, and they're down in the subway, and it just keeps like surging, and every time they apparate around it,
Yeah,
just like
so
Right.
cool. I never expected Harry Potter to get like that universe to get like so like action,
Right.
like, visually, like stylistically, act like cool
Yeah, like-
action.
the last like 15-20 minutes of that movie are just like a crazy,
Yeah,
awesome
egregious
action scene.
CGI, but it had to happen because they had to apparate.
Right,
Yeah. So good luck shooting us with your space guns, boys.
right.
Well,
What?
we
What?
do have
What?
time travel.
Okay, so is the time travel available in the Men in Black headquarters in the third movie? Rip Torn's just like, hey guys, built a time machine over here.
Rip Torn
sadly,
dies?
Spoiler: he is not in the third Men in Black movie.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Rip Torn.
Rip got teared.
Rip Torn.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Torn. I'm torn up about Rip Torn.
Oh man,
It's really ripping me up inside. I'm so torn.
Yeah, it's not. And me and Zach discussed this earlier. Where it's like it's not MIB like. It's actually time travel has actually been outlawed across the universe.
Okay.
But
the Men in
time
Black are
travel
just like,
does
but-
exist. Like
Okay.
a time travel device
And it
does
is
exist.
used by Men in Black agents.
Okay.
Will Smith Black.
Well, you say that, but it's not like they can use time travel like they can apparate instantaneously.
Yeah.
They can go back in time.
They have to jump off a very high
Oh, okay.
place.
Right.
Because it's a time.
Jump.
Oh, okay.
so how do they get back?
They time jump.
They climb. They time
They-
climb.
They
time
go to a high
climb.
position again and then they jump.
What did they
jump.
use before?
What?
Did they use like a building, or what did they use?
They use the Empire State Building.
Oh well, that doesn't
It
exist
was
in
the Chrysler building.
1690.
And then they also used the platform that launched one of the Apollo missions.
Yeah.
Really, it's
Get up
something
high.
high.
Maybe
Okay.
a tall like redwood oak.
Yeah. If
do
they
it,
find a
you know?
good tree.
Yeah, a
or-
particularly
Okay,
high
so-
tree house.
So they can use a tree.
Yeah,
That's,
they can use
that's
a
high
tree,
enough.
like-
Okay.
Well, I mean,
But it's got to be a pretty tall tree.
Pretty
it can't just
big
be like
tree.
the tree that's in your front yard.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's-
got
a cherry tree.
It's a
We're gonna
shitty
come over
tree.
and Butler's trying to time travel.
Oh,
He's jumping
my
out of his tree. You promised me, man, guys. This Coors Light Tall Boy is getting me pretty Rip Torn right now. If you know what I mean.
Damn it. Yeah, we can't teleport or apparate, but the firepower that we have,
Is insane.
pretty insane. They don't go into depth of like what it does, but it'll vaporize an alien like instantly.
Right, turn him into goo.
Like, yeah, no problem.
The first Men in Black especially, very gooey.
Yeah.
Super good.
I'd like to know some numbers on the goo budget of Men in Black
Well,
1. 'cause it is
here's a
just
fun
goo
fact.
city.
Tommy Lee Jones,
Made
no
of goo.
problem with the goo.
Made of
I had
goo.
no problem with gooing.
Oh.
Like, getting all gooed up.
Was Will Smith having a problem with the goo?
He had a problem with the goop.
Damn.
Probably because there was so much. He's like, this is just too much.
This is excessive goo.
Yeah, guys. I knew we were doing alien stuff, so I was I was okay with some goo, but you
Prepared for some
guys have gooed me out.
You have
I have
several
been
vats of goo. What's this goo made of?
It says goo right there.
Who made this goo?
There's a
Who's the
sign that
best
says
goo
goo
boy?
vat.
Yeah. Who's the director of goo?
I should have looked in the credits for a goo boy.
Director of goo.
Well, the
man.
goo boy
I think
is
the
the
proper
assistant
term
of the
is-
director of goo.
I think the proper term is the goobus.
So, I have a hypothetical though. What do you think would happen if your laser guns that you fire at us,
They're not laser. They're alien
space guns, alien space guns,
But what do they fire? Do they fire lasers?
They
do they
fire
space
lasers,
particles?
plasma, like there's
Okay.
Alien
there's-
space stuff.
okay,
Okay.
any given one, what do you think would happen if it clashed with a stupefy spell?
I have no fucking
Do you
idea.
think it would
man.
stop
Like,
in midair and they'd have like a battle?
We're here
of
for your
wits?
best approximation, Joey. You
my
can't
best
just...
approximation is Harry Potter turned into bullshit around the 5th movie because the wand fights turned into shootouts, which kind of helps in our favor because they're just like they're bewing people. Like, yeah,
I mean, that's what they
understand.
start doing.
I understand you can't yell out every spell like a Digimon move, but it's just like what the fuck is going on here?
Well, that's
like,
what we-
what was Colin Farrell
we had
hitting
to- we had
Eddie
to-
Redmayne with like
It was
Stupefy.
it's from context because yeah, you're right. They
So
don't.
what does stupefy do?
It stuns.
It stuns basically
Yeah.
because
But
they
if you-
don't. They're not Avada Cadaverine people,
Yeah.
Right.
which is the instant death kill.
Which
spell.
is basically
You know
what our
from its
guns
green
have.
color.
what's the disarm one?
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus.
Yeah, that's how Harry Potter saves the fucking day at the end. He just hits Voldemort with an Expelliarmus.
Right.
It hits the Avada Kedavra, the Abracadabra, and fucking...
Right.
You know that's what she just like wrote abracadabra down on a piece of paper and just like she's like I'm gonna change a few of these
Yeah,
letters.
let's add a few
Oh,
more
Avada
V's.
Kedavra. Okay.
Yeah, let's get some V's.
We have
in
V's
there.
are harsher than
Hard
B's.
consonants.
Right.
Yeah.
It got translated wrong.
What?
But
That's probably what she meant. She was like, no, the publisher, listen to me. The death spell is called abracadabra. And they're just like, what?
Change that. The rest is good.
but
Yeah, that's the only thing that was
My
wrong.
one note.
It's the only thing that... she was-
Abracadabra's dumb.
It's just she gets the transcript back and it's just like side note in red. It's dumb.
Right.
Good publisher.
but yeah, it's hard to quantify like what that would do when they collide.
Right.
But like
Well, and
they have like rifles that can like take down a spaceship.
yeah.
Right.
So can a stupefy spell, right?
Are there
I don't know.
spaceships?
Well, yeah. We actually don't know
know.
But I
what
mean
they
like
would
not
do.
like
Oh,
they
but you know
blew
what they
it
could
up.
do, Butlers? They could do Accio spaceship and just pull the spaceship
Just
down to the ground.
Grab it.
They
Or
could do
right
that.
into them.
Or they
They're
could land it
like,
right on top of an MIB agent.
Well, no, when they Accio, it's got to come to them.
Well,
so
and
I think
two-
they would crush themselves.
I think
Sure.
the one thing we have in this is like seeing the area of destruction from a missed like space gun shot versus the area of destruction from like a stupefy spell.
Sure.
So when in the first movie he shoots the noisy cricket, it blows up like an entire car. What does a stupefy spell do if it misses?
Well, they almost never miss. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
The spells don't usually miss.
Yeah.
They come at Colin Farrell and he just like blocks them every time.
So they're blockable.
Well,
By spells.
Yeah, by spells or absorbed into the shield or whatever it is. He's not like winging them away. I don't think.
Okay.
But yeah, we can just Accio your guns away from you. You fucked.
What if we got a little wristband on?
I
don't
think
know,
your
maybe-
arm comes off. I'm pretty sure.
And then you gotta put a
like
Squirtle
a,
onto
like
it.
a Wiimote, like
Squirtle.
Get a Squirtle.
Oh yeah, I mean the Men in Black can just see that and then just have little straps on their arms
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
their guns.
Yeah.
We
So-
smart boys.
But then would it pull them to
Yeah.
the wizard?
And then they give him a hug.
yeah, it'd be like if you grab Thor's hammer, you just keep going with it.
Oh,
So
okay.
you just keep firing, sweet like Matrix action shot.
So this could come down to a battle of numbers. And I don't have
Yeah,
any
you guys
direct
only
numbers.
have 26 agents,
We
right?
don't. It's more than that.
How do they name them though?
They go into the doubles.
Double A, double B,
Yeah.
Is that established?
or do they
Will
call them
Arnett-
BB?
Will Arnett has a sweet cameo in 3,
Uh-huh.
and he's Agent Double A.
Yep.
I mean, that is a pretty cool. But double A is like the only like cool
Are you making fun of ZZ Top right now?
Or, okay.
Are you talking shit on ZZ Top? You're like, that's stupid.
Well, no. If you're like, hey, I'm Agent Double Z. Now, so I was mistaken. Double A is cool, and also Double D's obviously is very funny and very good.
Do they ever get into numbers?
No, but
I'm Agent Double A1.
Well, I was just trying to get
It's
the double.
based-
I'm
Seven.
Agent Double One.
it's kind of
11.
like an airport like customs like size of things where there's like a ton of things happening. And Men in Black 2, and this is, I think one of the reasons why Men in Black 2 is so bad is because it's totally tactless. It like they make a lot of like weird jokes and kind of sexist jokes towards the main villain and.
Towards Will Smith. And
There
you're
is.
just like, damn.
I noticed first there was a Sprint store in the MIB,
Well, yeah.
and to bring it around to another one of our fights where this company is just involved in shit that doesn't make any sense. There was a fucking Burger King.
So, okay. So so Burger King is aware of aliens then.
Aliens and secret agents. Top secret
Yeah, so
agents.
do you think that, like, as part of their deal, they're like, all right, we'll put a Burger King in your headquarters, but you gotta sell us that good alien meat.
Well, hold on.
And then they're like,
maybe they wipe their memory every day.
oh, shit.
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. I was like, who runs this Burger King?
Right.
Who put this here? What do the employees do? Are they also
Or-
Men in Black?
Right. Maybe it's one of the agents. He
Just
just has the worst job.
Right,
Yeah,
but also that, so, like, they have to have a man in black that is, like, the delivery driver of the truck that brings stuff every day.
Yeah, because they have
Space
like
guns.
they have like a duty free like liquor store and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the post office from 2. It's just
Yeah, kind of.
And I'm also imagining
they have
like
an
the person who looks at all the financials, like, where's this other secret Burger King that's making us money?
Right. So they have like a administration team,
I guess.
and we don't know if they're agents or if they're just getting their memory wiped every day.
liaisons or
Yeah.
To
Well,
them-
Butler, I don't know if you remember, but in the Makuza headquarters, there's a Burger King.
of course.
Yeah.
1926.
Right.
Yeah. The oldest burger.
And they make all the food with magic. That's one thing that always confused me was the use of your wand to just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because like early on in Harry Potter, they established you got to do everything with words, and then they're like, no,
Right.
you can do other stuff.
Right. Well, yeah.
Without your wand as well.
guys, in America, you can do whatever you want with
That's
magic.
the freedom
that's the
of
American
America.
dream.
Except use it to get with the no-maj honeys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Can't do that.
They have no mages.
Right.
And that is one of the biggest, well, like the biggest difference between America and Britain is that they're not allowed to interact in any way. Like they can't befriend, they can't marry.
It's kind of like
no
in
matches.
the Men in Black.
Where they have to, once you become an Auror, you have to delete your whole identity.
And erase your fingerprint
Yeah.
Right, but they can do it with their
painfully
wand.
on a big
And they don't have to say any
spherical
words.
ball.
Yeah.
I feel like when magic was created and some people were like, we're going to go use our magic in England. We're going to go use our magic in America. They were like, well, guys, you're going to have to say the words when you do the spell. And the guys that were going to America were like, no!
That's
don't do
why
that.
We're American.
Well, that was the impetus for the Revolutionary War, right?
Yeah, they're like, we don't want to say words.
I was thinking,
we
like-
don't
Well,
have to, clearly. You
so-
guys just want to go by these arbitrary word rules.
I was thinking like the Pilgrims, like that's why they left because they didn't want to say any fucking.
Oh, yeah,
they didn't want to
true.
say the words.
Yeah, they're like, what? Like, that's
we don't
super
need to say
annoying.
the words. We're not Digimon because they knew about Digimon then.
Yeah.
Well, Digimon's forever.
Yeah,
of course.
Digimon is all.
Digimon is...
Digimon,
So-
digital monsters in
So-
the digital world.
quick Revolutionary War joke in the Pottermore article for
Nerd.
for the Makuza. It talked about the Revolutionary War and the role of the magic users in the Revolutionary War, and it was none. Because what they did was they had like a big council and to decide whether or not they would participate in the Revolutionary War, whether they would help, which side they'd help, and all that. So they sent envoys or whatever to the Ministry of Magic. I don't think it was called the Ministry of Magic at the time, but it doesn't matter. In Britain. And when Britain sent back a letter, it just said, we're sitting this one out. That's literally what it said. and then
They sent back a napkin and said, "Nah, fam."
no, the Americans just sit back. Mind you do. So they're like acknowledging. Yeah, we're also gonna just not get involved.
So wait, hold on. Okay, that got real close to me saying the Civil War. And
Yeah,
I was going to ask
made them-
how the
yep.
magic people felt about slaves.
That wasn't mentioned.
They probably
wasn't
don't like
mentioned.
it because they don't need slaves.
Right, because
can
they
just-
can just literally do things.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? Don't need slaves. House elves.
Oh,
they
shit.
have slaves.
They do have slaves.
Shit. But they don't really have them in. Well, we don't go into anyone's home or anything in America. But you know, all the like servers and stuff in the bars were house elves.
Yeah, I can't
Restaurant.
wait for that.
Actually, they were restaurant elves.
Can't
Bar
wait for
elves.
that.
Well, there's a house
the
elf
next
in the movie.
Fantastic Beast during the Civil Rights era.
Oh,
Oh boy!
please
gonna
don't
be
make
wild.
it about that. Please just make it about Johnny Depp being really mean to other wizards. Guys,
A
hold
weird
on.
haircut.
Does everybody know the Harry Potter house that they're in? I can't believe we've gone this long and
Yes.
didn't talk about what house we're in.
I do.
I haven't taken the big one.
Oh, let's take a few-minute break. Joey, jump on Pottermore. No, your boy's a Hufflepuff.
All right.
Butler, are you a Slytherin?
Oh yeah.
All right. Zach, do you know what you are?
Gryffindor.
Are you really a Gryffindor?
Always.
I think I
forever.
might be. From what I remember, I was either a Ravenclaw or a Gryffindor.
For consistency purposes, we're gonna make you a Ravenclaw.
I'll be a Ravenclaw.
Because
That's fine.
My
What
wife
else
is a Ravenclaw, so you know it gets a little filthy
Oh,
in my house where there will be a baby soon.
Yeah.
well, that's why me and
Sorry, you're a
Butler are
Jigglypuff.
constantly trying to kill each other.
No,
I'm
dude,
a
Newt
Gryffindor.
Scamander's a fucking Hufflepuff. Dog.
What?
yeah, he is.
I didn't think I was gonna like Eddie Redmayne
Oh, he was
because
great.
the only thing I saw him in was Jupiter Ascending.
Oh, where he's like, hello.
Not even that. It's that voice if you smoked for 1,000 years.
Oh.
He's like, it's like this weird, like, gravelly whisper. And it's like, I didn't have subtitles on because I
what do you
didn't pay
even-
for that movie. Spoiler.
Okay.
And it was just like,
Thief.
what the fuck are you saying? But
Side note on Newt. While we're mentioning Newt, kind
he's
of
not a
wish.
Muscuba.
But no, he's not. He's not. We can't use him. But man, I wish we would have. And this is in retrospect, and I'm saying it now because we can't ever do it. Him versus Ash.
I was just about
Yeah.
to say that.
Dude, he's got so many
He could
magic
just
Pokemon.
Yeah.
He could just be whipping out his
Really?
Yeah, we sort of fucked up.
He's basically a Pokemon trainer.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, the name of the episode was kind of what we were going.
Right.
And he even can like stay on par. He's got like the Storm Eagle that can compete with
Zapdos.
Yeah.
But sure, yeah,
He's got Zapdos.
right. That's immediately
Really,
what I
all
thought
four
of.
of them. He can do any season, Joey.
Yeah.
A bird of all seasons.
Right.
That's what they call him.
Right.
Um,
He's got the brute force and his fire rhino thing. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's like a Harry Potter. Or, I mean,
he's got the bird
That's
that
a
just
Pokemon,
comes in and
basically.
out of his fucking sleeve all the time.
Yeah, it was-
He's got the little stick guy
Oh, he's so cute.
picking locks.
picking locks.
Yeah.
Can I hit you guys
Yeah.
with some Men in Black trivia? Let's make a little bit of a game out of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Please do.
Please do. Yeah, Zach, you aren't allowed to answer. It's just me and Butler.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you guys to guess
Mm-hmm.
how many Will Smith dams we have in each Men in Black movie.
Oh, so you want me to go 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen 3. So.
I haven't seen 3 either, but I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say that they escalate. So I'm gonna go MIB 1, OGMB, MIB. We got 3 dams. Then in 2, I'm gonna say 6, and by the time it gets to 3, he says 32.
Butler, what do you got for me?
I feel like I can remember at least like 4 to 5 in the first one. So I'm gonna go 5
All right.
in the first one. In 2, I've only seen it like one time because it was bad. So I'm just gonna take a wild guess at 7. And then in the third one, I'm gonna say he didn't say it.
Okay.
All right, you're both very wrong. You think, because I was upset when we did the failed Zoolander episode that we don't talk about. We only got one Owen Wilson wow.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
Men in Black 1. 3 dams.
I was right. I said 3. He said 5.
You say 3?
I
He
said
did.
3.
He did.
Oh yeah, because then you escalated to 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was.
Fuck you. Fuck with me.
All right.
You did it.
It did not escalate though.
Oh.
Into 3 dams.
Oh.
In 2.
Oh, okay.
Do you think there was like a
2 were
rating?
in, like,
Yeah.
2
reason?
were in back to back. No, because they say other things. Like he says,
Get the
ass
fuck
a
off
lot,
my planet,
and he's
aliens.
just like, I'm gonna fuck you. And but no, Men in Black 3 only 1 dam.
Yeah.
And it was very early on.
But I was
Yeah,
close.
Early in the movie.
Super
I said
with-
0.
with 0.
Right.
You price is
man,
right
I was
with it,
only
I
a little
guess.
over with 32.
Just by 1.
But yeah, I immediately when I was taking notes, I was like, oh, I need to take down the dams.
That's what he does.
I'm glad you
Because-
took down the dams.
Because I feel like the reason why Suicide Squad was so bad was because there was not a single Will Smith signature damn
Right.
at all.
Yeah, he wasn't very
It
much
could have
fun.
saved that movie.
Joey, just a
probably
side
would've.
note. I think you need to do the world a favor and put that information on the internet where they can find it.
Let me write a
Right.
wiki.
Yeah.
Right.
Start up a wiki.
Joey,
Damn.
at
Wiki.
any time does Will Smith welcome any aliens to Earth?
He does not because they're already there. So
Yeah. I didn't know if he had to do a shift as like
the
the
welcomer.
yeah, like the greeter.
I think
Welcome
that's
to Earth.
off screen.
Welcome to Earth.
That's in between
Welcome to
1
Earth.
and 2. And
Right,
2
you know,
and
like
3.
some cops have to go do desk work or they have to do like traffic, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be the Walmart greeter.
Fun
of the Men
fact: in
Black.
between every MIB movie, they just do paperwork the whole time. It's nothing.
And
Those are
greet
the
people.
only adventures they go on.
Oh, there's only been 3 world-ending
Nope, that's it.
things,
Yeah.
and the rest is just paperwork.
Everything else is just chilling.
Man. Okay.
All right, guys, let's get into this actual fight.
All right.
I assume what it is the Men in Black think that the Muscuba are aliens.
With a name like that, I understand.
They have
why
their little
would.
analyzers and stuff.
Yeah, and they're like, what the fuck is that?
And it's like, why does Johnny Depp look like that? He must be an alien.
Right.
So we got these 2 shadow organizations
Yeah.
investigating each other.
I think that they just never find out that either one of them exists, and we can all go home now.
Okay,
possibility,
see you
yeah.
later.
So yeah, we have the Men in Black. They have crazy tracking systems.
Right.
Tommy Lee Jones was able to stare at his wife from a satellite into like a medium close-up shot. It was
Yeah,
shot
they
very
have some
well.
really intense space cameras.
Yeah, really good quality, good
Yeah.
resolution.
It's like Google Earth times 10.
Yeah, and that was in 1997.
yeah.
And it
They
was
need to share some of their tech with us. Just like the Muscuba need to share
some of their magic.
some of the just a smidge of the like if I could just like put all the plates away.
Maybe we could
Like,
get like
I want to cook dinner.
Maybe we could
Right.
get like a theoretical MIB 21 Jump Street crossover, but it's the Ministry of the
Yeah.
Muscuba.
Yeah.
So you have the like a Rush Hour style buddy comedy.
Oh, okay.
But you have 1 Men in Black agent and 1 Muscuba.
I like
Alright.
it.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
there's no real fun. Well, I guess it would be Tina. She's the Muscuba in Fantastic
Yeah.
Beasts. So
Always
she would,
looks like she's about to cry or is crying.
right. So
Yeah.
she would be like the straight man to Will Smith's fun
Will Smith character.
Will Smith character. Yeah.
Was she in Drive? No.
No, she was
What
in.
movie was she in?
She's in fucking.
She
new
the one that
Alien
always
movie.
looks like she's gonna cry?
Oh my god, she's in Covenant.
Yeah, she's in
I just watched
Covenant.
Covenant. It was so forgettable that I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So
What movie
super
I'm thinking
weird.
of.
I think you're thinking of Alien Covenant, Butler.
She
No.
was definitely an alien.
It's definitely not that.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Well, that's what we're here to figure out on this podcast. Let's everyone sit down
yeah,
and shut the fuck up and let's figure out what else this fucking actress was in, please. Butler. Had it up to here with you. I didn't even raise my hand up.
All right,
I'm
so
still getting
where are we
I'm
doing
still
this
getting-
fight?
I'm still getting Rip Torn on this beer over here.
Rip Torn.
I'm never hosting
I
again.
assume it'll be in the seedy underbelly of New York because that's where all of both of these
yeah, the
franchises
subway.
take place.
That's where
I was-
MLB is
I think
focused.
that yeah.
Always thinking Subway.
Well, you're fucking up if we're putting this in the subway.
Oh,
because they're-
you are fucking
the-
up hard.
The Men in Black, more so Agent J, has kind of an ally. In the
Just a
subway.
little buddy. A little friend.
That is a 600-foot worm named Jeff.
Okay, we're taking it to the streets.
I'm thinking we see Jeff and we just bounce.
You call
Remember how we
it
can
right.
apparate?
The Makus is just like, all right, we're obviously both secret organizations. We'll meet you down in the fucking sewers, and we're gonna punch each other to death. They get down there, and they're like, oh fuck, it's a giant worm. And he's like, oh hey, I'm Jeff. And they're like, okay, well, you know what? We'll just go back upstairs. It's fine.
Right.
Just
I don't wanna
apparate
do
back
this.
upstairs.
Yeah.
So we have
Except
him like a...
that's the biggest target I've ever seen, and one Avada Kedavra is gonna take that worm down.
See, but I don't
It's
think
an instant kill.
I hate
Is
to
it-
counter that, but I don't think they'd use it. I think they
Is that
steer
a
clear.
giant worm that was gonna come eat all of them?
Well, do they use that
They would just
spell?
obliviate it.
Yeah.
So the worm's just like, I don't know.
You're not gonna. You don't remember magic, people.
Where am I? Oh, I guess it's okay.
Yeah, I guess we're assuming that because they say it so much in the movie, that Makus is only using the Obliviate spell. So all the men in black are just getting hit with it, and they're just like, I'm going home.
Oh wait, who are those people?
I don't
And
know,
then-
but I mean, I remember
I need
that
to
I'm a
shoot
secret
them.
agent, but I don't know what I'm doing here, so out.
Yeah, do you think the Obliviate spell would work on somebody wearing sunglasses?
That's something I was going to bring up. Do you think the sunglasses counter the
It
Obliviate
has
spell?
nothing to do with the fucking...
I don't
no.
think it does.
We don't know.
I think it
that,
just hits
though,
like their brain.
Nicholas.
Well, yeah, because every time they cast Obliviate, they put sunglasses on. So,
Yeah, all right.
See,
sorry, no, it's 1926. They put a monocle on.
Sun,
A sun
sun
monocle.
Two
Guys-
sun monocles.
Do you?
Yeah.
Real question: are there sun monocles?
There has to be, right?
Like, are there like transition transition monocles
I mean,
for the modern fancy man?
you gotta think there is.
I want
because
one.
or
the
for
tech-
the one-eyed fancy man.
Yeah.
The tech exists, so
Yeah.
you gotta think they put it on one.
They
One
merge the
lens.
text. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or those like spectacles that are you hold with like they're from a stick that you like put up
Yeah.
like when you're watching theater or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it'd be that big of a stretch for like someone to just buy a monocle, buy a transition lens, and then put them together.
Snap
you
it
know?
on.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Or-
could
We
be like
could do
those
it.
snap-on sunglasses. And there's just a little snap-on
Oh.
thing on the monocle for the average for the everyday fancy man who has bad eyesight in one eye, but is also kind of a douchebag.
Guys, we got to stop talking. We got to patent this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta
start
Yeah,
start. We gotta start a
man.
website.
If-
we gotta start selling those ads to other podcasts.
And we can also pitch that it protects you from memory loss.
Yes, guys, I'm so glad we do this podcast
Both
because we've come up
spells and
with so
neuralizers.
many good, like money-making ideas. Like
Yeah.
this is like we're not making any money off this podcast because no one wants to give us money. So what we're gonna do is just patent all this stuff. We're
Right.
coming up with like 10 to I don't know 100 businesses maybe by the end
Well,
of this.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're
I don't-
basically gonna be like the Prophet or
I don't
Shark
think the
Tank.
audience realizes, but we'd actually have 30 more episodes if we hadn't completely taken them off the books because we had wonderful ideas on them that we couldn't let you have.
Yeah, we've already
Yeah.
been recording for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's just been gold,
Yeah.
and we're
Yeah.
rich now.
But
Yeah.
we've come up with so many great
We're all wearing
products.
transition monocles right now. But okay.
We stopped the podcast, went and made that, came back and started back.
Yeah.
But okay, so we have it in the streets, showdown. Nobody's really that worried about being exposed because there's obliviating, and
That's
the
why I
the
never-
Statue of Liberty is also a giant neuralizer.
Right, I never understand why the magic people are so afraid of people finding out when they're so ready to obliviate everybody.
Well, Obliviate. Now, is that just hit one person at a time? Or is it
Well,
like a
okay, so I
group
guess
guy?
most of the time it is one person at a time. So that would be somebody's like that's like the shitty janitor job. Like you knock on everyone's door on this block and fucking hit him with Obliviate. And if they don't come to the door, you fucking well shit, what's the spell to get you in a door?
Knock, knock.
Fuck you. Knock knock, fuck you.
I feel like it starts with an A.
Yeah, it's Alohomora. No, that lift stuff? Oh, I'm a fraud.
Yeah, you're a fraud, dude.
Shit.
You guys should have wrote down the spells.
I did.
Hello, Amora?
We just didn't think we'd need it.
Hello,
now he
it's
brought it out.
Amora.
Hello, it's Amora. That makes more sense for opening a door.
Oh, but you know what I didn't write down is the one. I was like, of course I know the one that opens doors. Everyone knows the one that
I'm gonna
opens
definitely
doors.
reference this. Don't
We
need to
try
write
to
it
use it
down.
in Fantastic Beasts. It's just not, that wasn't my team, so I didn't write it down.
Right. Anyway, back to my joke. They go door to door and they hit people with
Obliviate.
Obliviate. Thank you. No, at the end of the movie they have that they use the fucking
Rain.
the rain eagle
Yeah, but it was just
with a
But
potion.
that isn't really ours. That's more Newt's.
Right.
You know,
Oh,
we
shit.
can't really use
They
that.
probably patented it after that.
Right, yeah. Well, we own it now.
So what happens if we neuralize you?
Then we
we're
obliviate you.
Well, no,
Back and
but
forth.
you can only every MIB agent has a neuralizer.
Every
But what are you
horror
neuralizing
has a fucking obliviate.
To what end
yeah,
are you
but one
neuralizing?
person can get a street.
I guess
while
that's true.
One person.
So
can
we're
get one
like,
person.
But
hey, us dudes in suits, we're cool. It's like you don't want to spell us.
so
We're
then
just
how are
normal
you?
guys.
How are
They'll
you
just be
defeating
buddies.
us?
Well, then we'll arrest you
well-
without.
Wait, hold on. Does
We
the
still
Men in
have a
Black
wand
have,
in our hand.
Does the Men in Black have arresting power? Can they arrest?
It's government
yeah,
stuff?
in like the like
Stuff.
CIA, FBI, like black site, like quarantine it off.
Right, but
On
like
the
Will Smith isn't
moon.
walking around with fucking cuffs and a
No, he
walkie-talkie.
blows
They
people out.
Yeah, they shoot
He blows
first.
people
Don't
away.
arrest anybody later.
So I was gonna
So-
come down to firepower, and it's just like, man, these guns. Like
Man, all this magic that we have.
yeah, but like even like Eddie Redmayne, he got dunked on by Colin Farrell.
By who? With gun? Someone with guns?
But
No.
I'm saying like magic v magic, like the magic is penetrable to some capacity. Like they can like fire these like plasma volleys that can, two of them can literally blow up a spaceship.
Right. I mean, but
Blow
we can also
holes in
fucking
cars
teleport. You're forgetting that we
Yes.
can teleport.
And preemptively take your guns.
Yeah, Accio. Take your guns away.
Wristbands. That's all I'm saying.
Well, okay, we covered that. We covered
Okay, maybe the second wave of MIB, but like, oh shit, they all got their guns taken away, Magneto style.
But
let me
to
strap
your
a
point-
wristband to this
to your
space
point
gun.
of wiping our memory, I mean, if you wipe our memory and we still somewhat see a human or a nomad pointing a gun at us at that previous time in our lifespan, we're still going to think, oh, I need to defend myself. Like, there's no point in our lifespan where we're going to be like, unless you take us back to like 2 years old.
The neuralizer does stun for a short period of time, so they can be influenced on what they now believe.
They could put it like on the end of their gun like a flashlight. Just be flashing.
Where
people
the
and blowing them
sunglasses
away.
is like choo 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 choo.
But,
But
I mean,
it does like in
the
the
stupefy
first,
spell also stuns for a long period of time.
but like
Do you
in the
think it
first
stuns
movie,
longer than the Stone Cold Stunner?
Well, they also have
Nothing.
I wrote this spelled out: Potrificus totalis. That's stiff as a board,
Yeah.
light as a feather.
Which is pretty
they
similar to
just
stupefy.
float away?
They freeze them and they just toss them into the sky.
They throw him into the sun. It's good.
Well, it's just, yeah, it's like a more fun stupefy.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Is like
More
the Ministry
fun.
of Magic is all about like arresting people and taking them to Azkaban. Makusa just straight up kills people.
They do.
They're gonna march you Men in Black agents alphabetically, one at a time, to that little pool, that death pool that they have.
Right. They're going to
is
put
the
a cool
Makusa
memory
part
in
of
your
the
head.
U.S. government?
No, they hide from the government.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
They're worried about being.
They're not recognized by the government.
Yeah, they don't go by our I was gonna say commandments.
They don't
they
follow
don't believe
our
in Jesus
rules.
Christ. They because they have magic, obviously, and they don't follow our constitution. They have their own magic constitution. It floats in midair. I don't know if it does, but I assume it does, right? Like it's magic.
All right.
sure.
Well, I
have
guess
their
what
own
you're
president.
telling me is the Muscuba's biggest weakness is being exposed.
Yeah, because that's what the newspaper editor says at the fucking end of the movie. He's like, oh, he's not like, I'll kill all of you for getting my son. He's just like, I'll expose you.
Yeah. Who's the better spy organization? They're working underground to stay underground. The Men in Black are working underground.
To dig up all that dirt.
And
dig up
keep it
that dirt.
underground.
They have
bury
eyes
'em.
everywhere. Yao Ming.
We got spies in Burger King, dog. Fuck with me.
Every alien.
This isn't the tuxedo.
Every alien
But I'm saying-
in New York is friends with the MIB. They have to come through the
Well, they're not
MIB.
friends. They're registered aliens.
Yeah, they're registered.
Michael Jackson is trying to be an MIB agent.
Right.
Look, Andy Warhol was an MIB agent.
So they go back in time to the rocket launch in '69, and they go to a club, and Andy Warhol's there,
Played by Bill
and
Hader.
It's fucking Bill Hader. He's just like, get me out of here. Okay, you gotta get me out of here. I'm painting cans and bananas and stuff. Like you gotta help me. And he's just like, we'll see what we can do.
That's good.
But yeah, so I don't know, man. They could expose the magic community pretty quickly. They have those
Right.
pinpoint satellites.
They,
We took this picture of you doing magic
Yeah.
from space.
but they could all be stupefied by then.
Every
be-
single
In
one.
the
Well, just keep
headquarters?
bringing up
They
Stupefy.
could go through an Avada Kedavra. You keep saying stupefy. I'm talking about murdering Men in Black agents.
But do they do that in the...
There's only 26 of them. How long's
They've established that there's not.
Okay, so even if they do double, there's only, I don't know,
There could be a triple.
52 of them.
What's stopping the numbers game? You could
So
be.
you're saying that one of them's like triple D's, and they have, hey, what's up, triple D?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is it a girl or a guy? In your head?
I'm not even.
It doesn't matter.
Patrick
I was just
Warburton.
wondering.
Actually, it's
Okay.
one of the Eds.
That's
from,
Agent T.
I don't know. Also, that's the thing, is that, like, I thought that maybe the only way you could become a Men in Black agent is one of them had to die and you take their letter.
No.
No.
In
It's
Men
like-
in Black 2, he's just like, oh, you didn't work out. Neuralize. Oh, you
Right.
suck too. Neuralize.
It's pretty fucked up that you can lose your job instantaneously and
Yeah.
never remember you
Had
had
a
it.
Having
job,
the job.
right?
Right.
True.
But, I don't know. I usually do this part. Joey, you're hosting this week. Do you want to take us into the break?
Hey, everyone. We've been talking a lot about this this battle, this sci-fi versus fantasy. These Men in Black and these just random dudes with wands. So we're
Yeah,
gonna
they have
take a
trench coats, too.
yeah. We're gonna take a quick break, and we will be right back in this very real tournament. All right, we are back in the winner's circle. We've duked it out in Butler's garage.
That's where it happens.
It
Yeah,
hurt.
that's where the fight happens, too.
And Nick, take it away.
Okay, here's how it's going down, guys. They're in the street, battling.
Yeah.
Men in Black are blasting cool-looking 1920s dudes with the hats and the overcoats.
Are
And
they
stuff.
really that cool looking?
Pretty
They're
cool.
like
Yeah, I mean,
nondescript trench coat men.
Yeah, I mean that one looks cool. 1920s gear. So
like
do they look?
gangsters.
I don't know. You got? Do they look that cool in their black suits? I don't
Yeah, they're
know.
fresh
It's
as fuck,
classic.
dude.
Isn't it?
I mean, yeah, Will Smith obviously makes it look good, but do the rest of them?
Yeah, Patrick Warburton.
Did you
is
see
a
Tommy Lee
specimen.
Jones in that?
It's a specimen.
Okay, sorry. I'm clearly wrong
Yeah.
here. Anyway, they're duking it out, throwing spells, Accio guns away. I've never seen a magic user use a gun, but maybe they're like, "What the fuck is this?" Blast, turn Will Smith into goo, and he's like, "Fuck,
My worst nightmare.
my very worst nightmare."
Now I'm goo.
Yep. He's sitting there as a pile of goo, screaming, "No."
And he's got a new song coming out. I'm Goo.
It's kind of like I'm Blue.
It's just a direct ripoff of "I'm Blue."
I'm
Well,
Goo.
if
Yeah, that's it.
All right, come up with 5 more lyrics, Zach.
If I was green, I would die. If
There
I
you
was
go.
green, I would die. If I was-
Yeah, he's blue goo.
That's the whole song.
Oh no, it's blue goo.
Yeah. I'm blue parentheses goo. I don't know. So yeah, I think they're gonna battle for a while. I think the wizards would eventually wear their numbers down. Like I said, there's only 26 of them.
God damn it.
More than 26.
Fine. There's 52 of them.
More.
Add 26 to 52. There's 78 of them.
Whoa, dude. Quick maths.
Yeah.
Good job.
He's so smart.
And they take it down to 26.
God damn
They
it.
they only kill. They don't kill the original alphabet.
All
So I
right.
guess except for J, he's good.
Because they know that if you kill the alphabet, then we can't spell words anymore.
Whoa, is that part of it?
Yeah.
Deep.
All right. The Men in Black created the alphabet.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I think they wear him down enough that they're like, all right, we surrender. And the Ministry of Magic's like, all right, well, you can't fucking tell anybody. We could obliviate them. But why don't we do it better? Why
The
doesn't
American way.
the American way and just buy this organization.
Yeah. Hostile takeover.
Wait.
Corporate takeover.
Where are they getting the money, though?
Yeah.
Who? Oh, the
wizard.
The
Yeah.
wizard government?
How are they going to buy him out?
Okay, so they're like, remember that big cave vault that we have? There's this, what is this account name? Harry Potter? Who cares? There's a shit ton of gold in there.
He's not even old enough to access that shit yet.
Yeah, so he doesn't know about it. We don't care. Let's take that money, drop some gold on Rip Torn. Rip Torn retires.
He's living large.
But they don't neuralize anymore. They snap all those in half, throw them in the garbage. They're obliviated now. So I guess the wizards are in charge of the Men in Black.
Are they
Registering aliens.
Do you think they'd be like the Ministry of Black?
Ooh, that's got a
no.
good
That
ring
sounds
to
like
it.
a Marlon Wayans movie.
That sounds like something out of Britain.
Oh, okay.
There's no ministries here, Nick.
Okay. The Magical Congress of Men in Black?
Yeah.
Wizards. They're just
Magical
wizards.
Black Congress.
Guys, they're wizards in black.
Wizards in Black. Yeah. The Wib. They just
Wizards in Black.
they don't even make a new sign. They just turn They turn the M over.
Yeah, hold on. Butler, I missed your joke, apparently. What did you say?
This is the Magical Black Congress.
No.
Also featured in
That's
Black
a Marlon
Dynamite.
Wayans movie.
No.
No.
Yeah. So, no, we're going to go with my idea, which is the Wizards in Black. So, Joey's right. They don't want to put that much. They don't get all that gold. They leave Harry Potter some gold.
Yeah.
Like
So they just
flip him a pittance.
Right, and so they just flip the M over to a W.
Go into a Photoshop, turn it right
Yeah,
over.
and people are like, "Oh, the women in black," and they're like, "No, we're not that progressive. It's just the wizards in black."
Okay.
Did you say?
Or we're even more progressive. I don't know how that works.
Did you say
Yeah,
they go
well,
into
they
Photoshop?
do accept women.
It's true, and I think it's better because it's not sexist anymore. It was just the men in black. Now it's the wizards in black. We're using the right noun that includes every. Well, I mean, I guess it'd be witches in black
Yeah.
too. Damn.
Yeah,
Why is our society like this, guys?
It's sexist.
Should we have a totally different?
Let's just be the
conversation?
W's in black.
Wait, what about just
Wibs.
the
www. dot
in
blacks.
blacks? What about the in blacks?
What
It's
about
taken out of there.
what
No
about-
gender?
we wear black?
Black.
Okay, yeah, WIB.
No, it'd be
Wear in
WWB.
black.
We're
Okay, so it's still WIB. We're
in
it's
black.
all inclusive.
We're in black.
It's just a statement. Is there a period? We're in
Question
black.
mark.
Oh,
No.
But see, how are these wizards fighting these aliens? Are they trained? Do they
Well, I
know
mean, they got
anything?
they're
Space
just shutting them
guns.
down. Stupefy.
You
Space
your
guns
fucking
and magic.
stupefy.
Space guns and magic. We're good.
Oh, they're like dual wielding.
Oh, they're dual wielding.
Oh,
Got a space gun
Got a
in one
weird
hand
erection.
and a wand in the other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
no
like
problem
Oh.
there.
a parody.
They just started neuralizing and obliviating. They're just like, we're gonna get all our bases covered.
Like
And-
this will make you forget everything.
No
and
one will
also
know
You know what?
wizards.
And that's how
Ever.
that's how cancer was created.
Oh no.
fact. Yeah.
Too much obliviating and
And neuralizing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And stupefying.
Yep. Oh, thanks, Butler, for your stupefy throw in.
Yeah.
So, but I think the wizards are also like, fuck, we got to do this now.
Yeah, they're getting too old for this shit now.
Yeah, so they're in charge of all the. I think they're just. Are they just killing all the aliens?
Oh, yeah, I mean, Men in Black. That's kind of what they do.
Right.
Alien
They
acting
accommodate
up,
some, blow up the rest.
you goo 'em. Acting up, you goo 'em.
That's what Rip Torn says as he's walking out of the
Yeah.
building.
Just goo them.
If they fuck up, you just goo them.
That was a sweet Rip Torn.
Thank you.
But
But I don't think he gets neuralized. I think he gets out without being neuralized.
Yeah,
It's like,
no.
Well, then he dies later.
shit.
It was
All
part
that-
of the deal.
All that cash money.
MIB3. Damn. We're obliviating that, Zach, if you will, from the canon.
Yeah.
Because in the third movie, they would be wizards now in black. We're in black.
Oh.
Right.
We are in black.
We are in black. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here, guys. So as this fight's ending, and as the takeover happens, and they change the name and all that stuff, the camera is gonna zoom out.
Where's it going?
I'm glad there's a camera.
Yeah. No. It's just like in Men in Black. It's gonna zoom out. Oh, there's
you
the
see
world.
Earth, and
Yeah.
then the moon flies by, and then you got Mars.
Keep
and
going.
Jupiter,
Okay.
and Uranus.
How much
and
more do you know?
Neptune.
Yeah?
Oh, now Saturn. Then Neptune.
Yep.
And then Pluto, because I still love you. And then
Yeah.
all the asteroids and stuff zooming out, all these stars and everything, and then
It. I don't know. It zooms out into a. Okay, so it zooms out into a little stone. Okay,
yeah, just like that.
just on a table.
Like an
the little
infinity
marbles
stone.
from
Yeah. We're getting into the Marvel universe now.
Okay.
It zooms out into a stone. Yes, yes. Okay, hold on. It zooms out into a stone. And it zooms out a little bit further. Not too far. It doesn't keep going past it.
Yeah.
And
But
you
it
see
zooms
the stones on a table?
The,
Yeah.
the camera's railed in a little bit.
and someone's coming over to pick it up. They pick it up. The camera follows them up. This is very cinematic. And it goes by who? The Burger King King. Because I guess Burger King's the thing in our podcast now. And he's going to put that jewel into his crown.
And he's only got two empty spots
Oh,
left.
shit. Yeah, he sneak kings over.
Sneak
He
king.
sneak king. That's one of the, okay, what are they called? The Infinity Crown? That's one of the stones is sneak. Joey, what were the other Burger King video games? Guys, we're referencing those fucking old ass
Okay,
games.
we got the sneak stone, the
There's a
pocket bike stone.
The Pocket Bike Racer and
Pocket Bike
Big
Stone, yeah.
Bumpin' Adventure, which is bumper cars.
Okay, so it's got
Bumpin' Adventure.
a bumper car stone, a mini bike stone, and a sneak stone. So one of those is useful.
Yeah, it's like the Boy Scouts.
And he only needs two more stones.
Wait, hold on. No, there's 6 Infinity Stones, right?
Yeah, but
yeah.
there's only 3 Burger King stones. And once he gets all 3, he will rule the fast food landscape.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Zach won't be able to get McDonald's anymore in the morning.
I won't. It'll all have to be Burger King.
Yeah, and he looks over at Kid Vid. And Wheels.
No, you're not.
And he says, I only need 2 more. Or, wait, what is he? I guess I'll do it myself. And I only need 2 more. Cut to black. Finn.
Who would have known that the Burger
What,
King
what
King...
fight were we talking about?
Burger King versus what?
The Burger King King was a fast food tyrant.
Yeah, he's the Thanos of the
always assumed.
Burger or of the restaurant universe, the
Restaurant
restaurant cinematic universe.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, guys. We got there.
somehow.
The Muscuba took over with a hostile takeover.
Yep, a
the
corporate
Men in Black.
takeover.
Yeah. America.
Well, thank you, everyone, for listening to another grand episode of
I guess
Very
this
Real
was
Tournament.
great. Yeah.
Top notch.
If you want to hear more of this, whatever this is, you can find us on all the podcast apps, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud. We're now on YouTube uploading audio. You know, if you want to get in touch with us, you can hit us up on our website, vrtcast.com, our email, vrtcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're all over the place. Well, thank you guys.
Oh yeah, Joe, you did. Guys, how do you think Joey did hosting
Yeah,
this week?
you guys want to rate me?
I would say like 4 sandwiches out of 7.
That's fucked up. I don't
No,
want...
that's really good. You don't want a 7.
Oh,
I don't want to
it's
say
the
No,
driver's
no,
sliding
yeah,
scale.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going 12 of 10 stars. on
Orion's belt.
Orion's belt.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very
you
much,
got it.
guys. Thank you, listeners, for suffering through me hosting. Hopefully, I did a decent job,
A bang up job.
bang up job.
I'm just sipping my beer over here. I don't give a fuck about this
Yeah.
podcast.
How's your
anymore.
tall boy doing?
It's empty, dog.
Oh, well,
I got
you
it done.
through it. All right, everybody. I've been your host, Joey Potter,
I've been Nick Potter.
I've been your Zach Kerr.
I'm Butler Carter.
and it hasn't just been real; it's been very real.